everyone, and welcome to yet another Transformers review here with me and my dad here.
Hey, y'all.
And this figure we're going to be taking a look at is from a sequel to Transformers Beast Wars, which is, of course, Beast Machines, and Beast Machines had some like mixed feelings about the Beast Machines show. That there are some people that like it, and some people that don't like it, and there are some people that think it's okay. I for one, well, I don't think it's great either, and it's not bad. It's just an okay show.
So what would you compare from the 1980s to that one? Are you talking about Beast Machines?
Yes,
okay.
I'm talking about the Beast Machines cartoon, which is a sequel to Beast Wars.
Yeah. Beast Machines, it kind of, I don't know how to put it, it kind of went off in a tangent that was different, that was way different. But today, that's what we have is one of these Transformers from the Beast Machines line in era.
And this figure we're going to be taking a look at is Optimus Primal from Transformers Beast Machines.
So this is what we're going to be reviewing today, and like I said, people have mixed emotions about this. It wasn't the best, but it was part of the Beast Wars series. So,
and also part of the Generation 1 continuity.
So we're going to turn the camera around and we're going to take a look at him and get off into everything that we like and dislike about him, and he actually has a action feature to him. So y'all stay tuned.
Well, he actually does have a couple of features on him, but we'll be taking a look at that in the reviewing area. So stay tuned.
See y'all here in a minute.
And here we are at the reviewing area, and here is Beast Machines Optimus Primal, and this is the deluxe class figure.
Now this one here is different in its own way because it's got a lot of translucent clear pieces on him, and it's just different. It's just different from the face sculpt to his teeth to it looks like a raging baboon. I mean, that's what I think when I look at him. He looks like an angry baboon. But I know he's not supposed to be a baboon. He's supposed to be what, a gorilla?
Yes.
Yeah.
And as you can see here, now the Beast Machines figures, like when it comes to the toys themselves, not from the TV show, but for the toys themselves here. The toys from the Beast Machines cartoon are not really like what they are on the show. In other words, some of these Beast Machines figures, like this one here, are not accurate to the cartoon, like color-wise.
Yeah, this is something that they just kind of did on their own. It does not follow. This is just something that they made on the side. I guess that's a good way to put it. Yeah. This is something that they made on the side during the era of the Beast Machines toy line. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Because this guy's not in the cartoon nowhere. This one person, this one Optimus Primal, I guess that's what you call him. I don't know. He went through many variations, y'all, during the Beast Machine and Beast War lines. And this is just one of the adaptations that they made of him.
But getting closer look here. Now, his beast mode head here is okay-ish.
Yeah, it's okay. He's got green eyes. That's one thing that's different. He actually has green eyes.
And he does have some light piping from the translucent blue. And like you can see, he has like a lot of translucent blue on him.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Now, I do not know how the translucent plastic will hold up over time, kind of like the gold plastic. We're just going to have to see. It may hold up way longer than the gold plastic. I don't know.
Well, the translucent plastic on this figure are still holding up after all these years for transforming him number of times. Okay. So I don't think I need to worry about that. And as for the color scheme here, he is all black with some brown paint on him. And there's even some brown paint here on the back that has a nice fade to it here. Which looks really not nice. But of course, this is not like accurate to how he looks in the cartoon. 'Cause in the cartoon, he had some like some red on him, if I remember.
This is just, like I said,
and some orange.
Yeah, this is a different scheme take on him compared to what people saw him in the TV series. So this is something that they done all their own to just, I don't know, guess to change up some things. But the translucent plastic on him does come out pretty good. The translucent, you can definitely tell it's translucent blue. Along with the rest of the paint. So I'm just wondering, I think that maybe this whole mold was made in translucent plastic. It might have been. And just color painted over the translucent areas. They might have done that. I don't know. I don't know.
I think here, where the elbows, especially the front ones here, where the black here, I think this part was translucent blue, but they painted some black on it. Even here. So, yeah, I think they did paint it over some of the details black on the translucent parts.
As far as a gorilla, he looks pretty good. Now his face kind of looks like, I don't know, his face looks kind of skeletal. Kind of like, it's more like a skeleton type of metal outline of his face. One thing I do like about his face is his eyes. His eyes are a green.
And like you saw, he does have some nice light piping to him.
So now, as far as articulation in this mode, what do we have?
Well, but before we get into the articulation, for my thoughts of his gorilla mode, I think it's well, I actually think it's an okay gorilla mode because I just think it just looks kind of okay-ish.
It was kind of silly.
Yes. But for his articulation, the front legs here can rotate all the way around, can move in and out. Well, they only move out about there. And they can swivel here. And he does have an elbow joint, but it only bends about there. So you're not gonna get a full bend to his front legs here, because that's as far as they can bend. And the hands can move up and down on this joint. The fingers can move here. And the thumbs can also move. And as for the back legs here, now, okay. for this leg here, it has a ball joint here, and a ball joint here, and a ball joint here at the foot itself. But for this leg here, it has the same ball joint at the knee here, and a ball joint at the foot here. But the differences with this is that this leg does move, but when you let go of it, it springs back. And I'll get to why this has that springing mechanism when we get to his robot mode. And also, but before we get into the transformation, I will also have to mention mine is incomplete. The only thing that I'm missing is that little green shuriken weapon thing that you store on this shoulder here. And the way you store it is this part does untab and open up, and that's where you would store in his little like green shuriken thing. And then you would close this back up. And he does have the nice maximal symbol here, but as you can see, the maximal symbols here from the Beast Machines cartoon and also on the toys themselves are completely different here than the ones from Beast Wars. And also, this figure does have a little gimmick to him, and that is you would take these front legs here and push them in. Well, you would raise his shoulders up, and as you do that, his chest would open up and his mouth will open up. Oh, okay. You just need to take his beast mode head here and point it down just a little bit, so that way you can get this feature here. You can see his mouth moves and his chest moves, like he's roaring.
Yeah, kind of like his stance is more widened when you do that. His chest flexes up along with his arms, that makes his mouth open up more along with his top part of his mouth. Yeah.
And as you open up his chest, inside his chest here, you could see he does have his little spark crystal inside of his chest. And it does have that same maximal symbol here on the inside of his chest here.
So this dude can do a couple things in his ape mode. Okay.
So that is pretty much it for him in beast mode. So now let's get to his robot mode. So to start off the transformation, you're going to take his fingers here and fold them all the way in, and you just want to straighten them down so they look like this. Then you want to rotate the front legs up, and on the top you want to open up this piece so you can take his monkey head and fold it all the way in and close it back up. Then you want to take his front legs, untap them and bring them all the way down, and these two will tap together. And for the back legs here, you're going to separate them in half and bring them out. Then untap the back piece and flip it all the way down, which will reveal his head. Then you want to take this back part here and push it all the way up, which will bring up this piece. And then you just fold it all the way down. And then take his arms here and fold them in, and this tab here is where that hole goes in too. And then you just straighten down his elbows. And you're done.
Yeah, I've definitely seen better versions of him.
Yes.
I have definitely seen better versions of him, because this is not one of them. This is not one of them. It's generic. They did a cool little gimmick of the way that they did with his arms becoming his legs, and then his back legs becoming his arms. I still like the green eyes.
And he still does have the green eyes like he had in his beast mode here. And he still does have the light piping like in his beast mode.
Now, what is this right here? Does this come down to...
Yes. This little head here does move up and down. I don't know why, but...
I don't know.
I think this is supposed to, like, open and close his eyes.
Yeah. It's weird. It's weird. It's definitely different. It's this is not one of their better forte designs as far as Optimus Primal. I don't know what they was thinking. It's just something that they come up with on the side. So they made it and they put it in production and then they sold it. I don't know. It's definitely weird. But I could tell by looking at it, this is part of the Beast Wars.
Beast Machine.
Thank you, Beast Machine toy line, because you can tell by the head sculpt. Just the head sculpt in itself gives it away. Because this looks like something that would come from Beast Machines, Transformers, Beast War, Beast Machines
and
line.
And I know I told y'all that the paint job on him is not accurate to how he looks on the show, but also the design of him in his robot mode doesn't really look accurate to his TV show.
I don't think so, but that's my opinion. I don't. Like I said, we review good Optimus Primes and bad Optimus Primes on this channel. Y'all have seen them with us, so this is one of them that, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give him a 4.
Right. But getting a closer look at him, you could see he still has the same black, brown, and with a little bit of green, which is on his eyes. And he still has all the translucent blue on him. And here's the side view here. And the back here. And the other side. And his articulation is the same like I saw y'all, like I showed y'all in his beast mode, except for a couple of things that he does have in robot mode is his head does swivel all the way around, and his arms have the same articulation like in beast mode, because these were the back legs of his monkey mode, and his hips have the same articulation, except his knees can bend a lot better. So now he does have a good knee bend here. And that is it. And if I had his little green shuriken thing, you can do something with him, with it, when he's in robot mode here. And this is where one of his arms here has that little gimmick. Yes, it's on this arm here. So if I had his little shuriken weapon, you would have him hold it, and what you would do is you would pull back on his arm, and when you let go of it, you can have him like he's throwing it. Because it is spring loaded. And that
That's a,
to me, it is cool, but
that's a pretty hefty spring in there. It's spring loaded. That's pretty hefty of a spring. It's pretty hefty. If you had a Decepticon right there, you could probably beat him into the ground. I mean, you know.
and another problem that, well, a problem that I do have with him is his waist here doesn't tap in super
Super tight.
well super
Super secure.
yes.
Yeah, super secure. Yeah, I could see that. So that leads me to the next question. If we have that type of problem, does he have any waist articulation?
No.
I didn't think so. Not knowing that right there being such an issue, I wouldn't think so. There's no way you could make that correct because of how it transforms. There's no way you could put a waist articulation in that with that going on right there. I didn't think so. As far as him, okay, the colors are okay. His eyes, I do like his green eyes. In animal mode and robot mode, the eyes are different. As far as his gimmicks and overall the way he looks, is something I could pass on.
Right.
But it is part of the trilogy.
It's Beast Machine.
What did I just say? Trilogy? Trilogy.
Trilogy.
I don't know what I just said. It is part of the trilogy of what Beast Machine's line come out with, so he's part of history too.
And for my opinions for this figure, his beast mode is okay. It's not the best beast mode to me. It's just okay. And his robot mode, to me, that does look cool, and I know it's not accurate to how he looks in the cartoon. But I do think he looks like a really cool looking robot mode. I'm not like mind blown for it. It just looks cool. And as for his little gimmick, for his arm,
excuse me,
I think the gimmick for his robot mode is it is cool, but I also think it's like okay. So it is a cool gimmick, but I also think it's okay for me.
Okay, well, to me, I think his ape mode looks better than his robot mode. I do like his eyes, but that's about it. I am not overly impressed with this design or Optimus Primal himself. In this mode of this branch off, I just don't find it. There's no there. That's just the way I feel. 1 to 10, I give it a 4.
Right. So, I think that is about it. So, there you have it. Transformers Beast Machines Optimus Primal. The deluxe class version. And if you like this video, give us a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And, oh, one more thing that I forgot to mention to y'all. Another issue I have with him is his waist doesn't tab in really secured, because the tabs are not, well, they don't go in together really well, because you could still see that gap right there.
Okay.
Now I can end this video.
Okay, well, before he does that, hey, y'all take care of each other. We'll talk to y'all later. I'll let him finish wrapping up. Bye.
So, if you like this video, give us a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And if you want to check out some other videos you may have missed, there's a playlist set up on my YouTube channel. Or if you want to, y'all could also follow me or support me on Patreon. And I will leave a link to my Patreon account in the description box down below. Or you can click on the little Patreon box right here in this corner. So I think that's about it. So thanks for watching.